in a little later. So we'll go ahead and get started. Well, good morning to everyone. It's nice to see the few that we have here, but we'll keep the fires burning by just having a few of us. So if you'll follow me in the pledge, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Stan, could you lead us in a little prayer, please?
Sure. Let's bow our heads and thank the Lord. Dear Lord, give us the strength and wisdom to make it through these tough times. Make sure that we don't forget and don't give up. Help us to keep going. We ask for prayers for those members and families that are suffering either from the illness or loss of jobs or any associated problems. Prayers for them. And also have asked for special prayers for my granddaughter who's 20 years old. Her name's Madeline. She's got the virus. She's got pneumonia. She's still at home, the last I heard yesterday, but she's was tested and she was positive, so hope she gets better. We ask all these prayers in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. Is that Ross's daughter or Jason's?
Yeah, one of his daughters. She's 20 years old.
Has she been out socializing without a mask?
Well, their restaurants are open where she is, and she's a college student, but she's been working part-time waitressing in the restaurant, so you come in contact with
a lot of people.
All kinds of people,
yeah. Well, we just hope our thoughts and prayers are with her, and hope she gets better quickly.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, you better stay away from her for a while.
Yeah.
All right. So the big event is getting closer. Our tri-tip dinner. Mike Lopez needs the count of the number of tri-tips he needs to order tonight. So if you have any tickets that you need to sell, let's get them sold today and give Mike a call on the numbers. I don't know how many we've sold. I've sold, I think, somewhere around 40. I think Allison's got about 25. I heard, I think it's Vern's about 25. So we're all going to be, I think, over 100. So we can still make somewhere in the neighborhood of $2,000. So I've still got some tickets out. Eric Fromm took some tickets. He's got, I think, 5 out. Lance has got 5 out. So we got people with tickets out. So I will be calling them to find out how they're doing in their ticket sales. I think I've probably, what's that?
I think the Martins are getting close to 20, aren't you, Chris? No? How many? Oh, you're muted. She's muted.
Oh, I am. I can't use Zoom. Sorry. I think we've sold like 17. We're trying to get to that 20 mark. Good.
Hey, everyone helps a little bit. And thank you guys for working hard on it, trying to sell them. If the membership, those that weren't able to get a tri-tip dinner because you didn't call anybody, it would be real nice if they sent in a donation of $20 or more to our P.O. box. You can just send a check in and count that as your tri-tip dinner by sending in $20. Says that's about what we're going to make on each dinner. So that would be like buying a tri-tip dinner, except you're not going to get to enjoy it. So it'd be great for the members to come through with a little donation during this time. We were hoping that most of the members would buy a ticket. I don't know how you guys have done, but I've only had like about, I'm going to say probably about 8 or 9 members buy tickets. And so there's a lot of members that haven't bought them. And so I think some of those members would be nice if they kicked in a donation. So we'll see how that goes.
Hey,
membership, Stan?
Well, I was just going to say, I only got a few. I got half a dozen, but I gave a couple to our church that takes care of different needy people and stuff. And I said, be sure to tell them that those are from our club, you know.
Okay, great.
Get our word out there.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Audrey is coming on. My goodness, we are blessed with Audrey's presence. She's not in Tahoe today.
Oh, yeah, not today.
Yeah, tomorrow maybe, but not today.
No.
Good morning, Audrey. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. How are you guys?
Good. You need any dinner tickets today for the tri-tip dinner?
How am I going to get the money to? Does it due today or tomorrow?
No, Audrey, the president can make things happen. You just tell me how many tickets you need. I'll come out to your work and give them to you.
I'm not at work.
Well, where are you?
At home.
Well, I'll bring them all to your house. How many do you want?
Well, just what? One ticket feeds how many? 4, you said?
4 people.
Okay, I'll just take one.
All right. You gonna be home all day?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you know when I'm coming out.
Okay.
See, I probably put on about 1,000 miles on my car delivering tickets. And this is just another example. The president going beyond that extra mile. Now I got to go 13 miles to Audrey's house. All right. You think it's farther?
I think it's 17.
Oh my gosh. I'll have to get a new tank of gas today. So anyway, Lance, you want to take a ride to Modesto today?
Nope, I got plans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So give me a yell, see what I'm doing.
All right. Also, club dues. The invoices were mailed out this last week by Angelina. We need to start working on them. I called Paul Cooper to see what his wishes were as far as staying in the club, and he's going to stay in the club. He's going to send a check in, and he's feeling pretty good. He's just, kind of doing what the doctor says, and right now, like everybody else, pretty much staying in. But he sounded great. He sounded upbeat and sounded good. So I was pleased to hear that. So he's going to stay in, send his membership dues in pretty soon. Also, I talked to John Krause. I delivered a couple dinner tickets to him yesterday. And I was thinking that since his mother-in-law passed away, that they would probably start getting ready to move back down to San Diego from where he has a son and a couple grandkids down there. And he had a check for me for the dues. So he's going to stay in for a while because they decided they don't want to move right now during this virus. They don't, John, with his immune system compromised, he doesn't want to be out too much out in the elements. And so they've decided it's best that they need to let the dust settle a little bit and things get better before they move. So John will be in the club next year. Hopefully that, we can meet, everything will be safe, and we'll see him again. We had a board meeting last Tuesday night. We basically talked about the dinner, and that was the big topic of conversation. So we did induct 2 new Quantum members that had turned in application. A friend of Lance's, in fact, Paul Hermas, he's joined. And then a friend of Norma's, and his first name is Charles, and I can't remember his last name. But we have 2 new members, and Allison said she's got some that are just eagerly waiting to join our club as soon as they fill out their application. So
Charles's last name was Craig. Charles Craig.
Craig? Okay. Thank you. That's what happens when you get old. You can't remember everything.
It's pretty impressive during these times that people are getting new members.
I know it. I wonder how many clubs have done that in our division. So I was pleasantly surprised. And Paul has already volunteered to help at the drive-through tri-tip dinner at Latif's on next week from tomorrow, so he can start to get to know some of the members too. So that'll be good that he helps out.
Hey, Larry, what time, for those of us who are helping, what time do you want us there? What do you want us to do?
Well, there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot. Dave's going to try to get some change, a little change in case there's going to be some extra tri-tip dinners there. if we might sell a few there, so we might need a little change. I don't think too much. We're supposed to be there between 1 to 5. I think a few of us ought to get there like about 12:30. We've got a banner to put up. We need to put up a pop-up so we can have a little shade out there, and bring a like a long chair or a card table chair so you have something to sit on. We don't have to stand the whole time, because that's 4 hours. That's a long time to be standing. So I think about 12:30, and we'll see what goes from there. If
Okay.
Mike says something different, I'll let you know. But right now, let's plan for about 12:30.
Okay.
Also, mark your calendars for August 28th. It's the governor's visit for the DCM meeting. It's his official governor's visit that they do every year at the clubs, for the clubs or the district. So that's the 28th. Lori Rossman, our lieutenant governor, would like to have at least 4 or 5 of us on the meeting to participate a little bit. I think that starts at 6:30 at night, from 6:30 to about 7:30. It may not go quite that long. We may try to get one of our new members inducted that night, because they like the governor likes to do something kind of special. They're going to be passing out some awards and maybe a new member or 2 induction. So I'm going to try to get one of our new members to join us that night, so they can be kind of inducted that evening. Also, this weekend right now, we were supposed to have that conference up at Reno area, up at
Atlantis?
Reno.
Atlantis?
No, it was up at where was it, Lance? We were going to
Nugget.
Nugget.
The Nugget.
Yeah, the Nugget.
It's actually at Sparks. It was at Sparks.
Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, I got a deal from Lori here the other day. It says, reminder, 2020 conference, virtual California, Nevada, Hawaii Education Conference. Join us on Friday and Saturday, and that's this week. And they're calling it these education conferences, so therefore we can take the expenses out of our charitable fund, not our administrative fund. So
Free. They're not charging anything for the sessions.
this year, that was if we went, if we actually attended. Lance and I were going to attend, and we're wondering about the registration fee the club's already have always paid in the past, and then we are hoping to get some funds toward the other expenses, and we could have taken it out of the charitable fund rather than the administrative fund. But the opening sessions are today. There are award ceremonies today. If you're interested and they're all on Zoom, and if you're interested, you can go to the Kiwanis website, and it talks about the conference August 13th through 15th. Valerie, of course, is there, or was on. She had some type of a virtual hospitality room or something last night, and I wasn't able to get onto that. But the general session starts at 8:30 this morning, award session at 12, and you can meet the candidates for governor-elect session at 3:05. So there's a lot of activities. If you go right onto the Kiwanis International website, and you can get all that information if you're so inclined to join. So I sent the trustee, since I can't vote. If we could have had the conference in person, we could have had a couple delegates and we could have voted, but because of the way they're doing it, we can't vote. Only the trustees and the lieutenant governors, I think, are able to vote. But I did call up the trustee for our area and gave Valerie a good mark, a high mark, and good recommendation. I don't know if it's going to do any good, but I did that for her. So hopefully she'll have good results today and come home a happy camper. She will be in Turlock this week. I'm going to see her Monday or Tuesday. she purchased 2 tri-tip dinner tickets, and I will get those to her on, I think we said Tuesday, but I'm not 100% sure. I've got too many dates in my pea brain.
I have a question. Pam Sweeten purchased 3 tickets and she wanted them to be will call. Can I just give them to you, or are you going to be there the whole time? At the barbecue?
Pam's going to be in town?
Well, she purchased 3 tickets, so Dave said I could give them to him. I have to give them to somebody. They're going to be will call because she had to have someone pick them up. She said if she was here, she would help us, but I don't know if she's definitely going to be here or not. It sounded like she was still working it out, but.
So if she doesn't pick up the tickets, who's picking up the tickets? Do you know?
I think her daughter probably, or not her daughter, she told me someone, I know one's her mom and one's like her niece or something. I can email you that information or text it to you.
Okay.
But I went ahead and put them in an envelope that says Pam Sweeten will call, but I need to give them to a person. So I'll give them to Dave and just tell them they can ask for Dave when they get there. That was my only person that did something different. Pam also sold several tickets to her friends. Some of my ticket sales were Pam sells. From Texas, she was selling tickets. So no excuses from the locals.
That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. I guess once a Kiwanian, always a Kiwanian. Regardless.
I've met also new people this week. Thank you, Pam.
Pam, awesome. So that's pretty amazing. We're getting notoriety in Texas. You know, things get bigger in Texas. So our club may maybe start getting some members from Texas now. You never know. So be ready, Allison. Be ready in case we start getting members from Texas. So let's see. I think that's all the exciting, wonderful news I had for the Kiwanis Club of Greater Turlock. Do any of you guys have any input, anything that you want to talk about or bring up?
You said confirming we need to get a hold of Mike to tell him what the count is today?
Right. Yeah, when you're done selling all your tickets and have money, and when you have the money, let Mike know how many tri-tips you need.
Okay.
For the tickets you sold.
Who should people turn money into?
Eventually, you have to get it in to Angelina, either directly to Angelina, or I could pick it up and turn it in for you next week if you don't have the time. I know I've got to turn in. I'm turning in the money I've collected. Also, Vern Stowe gave me $750. I got to turn in for him. So, and I've got John Krause's membership. So I've definitely got to see Angelina about turning in money. So either turn it in directly to her or let me know and I can come by and pick it up and turn it into her Monday or Tuesday. So
Larry, where's the best place to send our dues money? To the P.O. box or to you or
to P.O. box, and then because Norma picks that up weekly, the mail up weekly, and she can pick up all the mail and the dues. So yeah, so Lance, were you on when I said that Paul Cooper is going to remain a member? He's going to turn in his membership dues?
Yeah, I heard that, Larry. That's great. That's great news. He's doing better.
Yeah, he sounded really good. So that was good.
Good.
Any other exciting things going on that needs to be brought up? We got Allison's installation, and I think everybody knows that it's basically going to be on Zoom. For those that aren't an incoming board member or an officer or an outgoing board member or an officer, so you can watch it at 6 o'clock on September the 15th. And it will be short and sweet. It's going to be social distancing out at Mike Stack's place because he's got a big patio that we can do it at. And so it'll be something different. It's not what we had planned. We were hoping, of course, Allison was hoping to have it out at the country club or somewhere, but it's just not going to work out this year. So, Allison, I think the best thing for you to do is plan on being president for 2 years, and then next year have the installation at a restaurant.
yeah.
I see what you're trying to do there, sir, and I don't appreciate it. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness.
I want you to enjoy an installation, where there's some fanfare and big crowds, and you get all the due recognition that you deserve and work so hard for.
I'm not in it for the fame, sir. I just want a gavel. I'm just kidding.
You're famous already.
We're not supposed to talk about reputation on these meetings, Stan.
We will have to work out something, Allison, about how we get the banner out there and whatever else we need to take. I need to take that little ward that we have, that flame deal from Lori. I don't know if she's going to do that again this year or not, but we probably should have that. So I can probably get that stuff at latest.
Okay.
I think Jackie will let me upstairs to get the banner, and I don't know if I don't know if we need the flag or what else we need. I'll talk to Mike. So,
Larry,
anyway, we'll start working on that. Yes, Dan.
I wanted to ask Lance if is the vetting process of Allison, are you working on that?
Background checks? No, I'm not in charge of background.
No, Lance usually does that.
Yes. I've been working on it. It was kind of, I was keeping it a secret, Stan. And,
Yeah.
You can get more information if a lot of the people don't know about that. But I think the board ought to move to have once the installation is made in September, that it should be a 5-year term. I think is appropriate. Don't you think, Stan?
If she's good enough to be president for a year, she's good enough to be president for 5 years.
Oh, at
I like
least.
how they're sitting to me and they've never seen it before. What if I'm horrible and then you put me in for 5 years?
Well, we'll blame Lance.
With a 2-term limit, so that means 10. Okay, there you go.
Just for that, I'm putting you on the board. Just for that. Welcome to the board, sir. I like your dedication to the 5-year plan.
This is a good indication how things are going to work there next year, Stan. So I'm glad to see this action already taking place.
It might be the first time he's been voluntold for a job, but I like voluntolding just as much as volunteering. It's fine.
Sergeant at Arms.
All right, I have to go get a kid onto class, so I apologize. I'm going to hop off. It was good to see everyone.
Good, thank you. If there's anything to help you out with on the tickets today, let me know.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, see ya. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Okay, if anybody needs any more tickets, I've still got quite a few tickets. I still got, 30 or 40 tickets left. So, and I know Mike's got a couple hundred. I don't know what he's been doing. If he could have just sold all the Knights of Columbus a ticket, we would have made lots of money, but he kind of dropped the ball a little bit, which he's been playing too much golf. He could have spent more time on the ticket sales, I think. So anyway, but we'll make a few dollars. It's more than what we've had, so that's it's all good. It's all good. So if you guys don't have anything else to report, you guys have a safe weekend, and keep selling the tickets today. Audrey, I'll be in touch with you later.
Okay.
And just get your check ready, and I'll be up there a little later.
Okay, no problem. Call me before you head this way.
Okay, I will.
All right, thank you.
All right, you guys have a great weekend, and stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, talk to you next Friday.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye.
Bye-bye.